Honorable Member Ndlozi.
The EFF rises to move without notice, Honorable Chairperson, that the House notes the University of Cape Town Council's decision to remove the statue of the colonialist and anti-black racist Cecil John Rhodes from campus following the students' protest which demanded its fall. Note that we should mark this as an important step towards the transformation of our public spaces and academic spaces, which open up a meaningful possibility to recreate them in favor of a progressive cultural symbolism that represents post-apartheid democratic values. Celebrate the student protesters, beginning with Chumani Makwele, who through their decisive action have inspired the whole society to reimagine its public spaces. Note that UCT must inspire all other universities as centers of learning and research not to wait for protest, but to undertake a non-negotiable removal of colonial and apartheid statues whilst ensuring public participation in that regard. Note that of all institutions that must take inspiration from UCT is government and parliament, who must also remove all colonial and apartheid monuments in our public spaces. Further acknowledge the statue of Louis Botha, Queen Victoria outside and inside Parliament must move as an affirmation of the transformation of our public spaces. They must fall. Further commit to a consultative process to engage with all of society to replace them in accordance with post-apartheid constitutional values. Commit that all colonial and apartheid statues must fall together with their legacies of landlessness, racism, and poverty. I so move.
Honorable Ndlozi, may I address you? So, as the now Deputy Chief Whip of the EFF, you know the rules. That in terms of motions without notice, they have to be circulated at a particular time. Is that so? And you know that there are a number of those from your party that have not been circulated within the agreed time. So we allow you to read, but we are not going to put those motions for consideration.
Honorable Chairperson, as the Deputy Chief Whip of the EFF, I am saying that we circulated the motions and we circulated them on time. By the way, the request to include motions in the order paper today itself, as per the staff table, came very late, that this session will recognize motions and notices of motion after there had been an idea that they won't be. So I think in all good spirit and fairness, let us not exclude motions on those technical reasons because we might go very far. But our motions were circulated. May they be accepted or declined on the basis of their substance, not on the technicality, because we did submit and circulate them. I asked of the House's indulgence and your indulgence, Honorable Chairperson, because we did circulate his motions.
Thank you, Honorable Ndlozi. I'll ask Honorable Mahlangu to just have a mini consultations with yourself so that we can clarify what was indeed the status with regards to motions today.
Chair.
Honorable Hlengwa.
Chair, just to clarify, the DA objects to that motion. Just to
Thank you,
clarify.
Honorable Waters. I had not yet put the motion because I wanted the consultations to happen.
Chair, we welcome the objection as expected, but what it does is that it sets a precedence that we can continue reading.
That's
I mean,
why
of course,
I've not yet
the DA is
put and I
expected
had
to
clarified.
object.